What's up, y'all? This is TC Got Game. Alright, this is the video about Navy Bootcamp. This video is gonna be uncut, like no edits, no people be doing that. Pardon they skip, cut, it's like a little blank screen, I ain't gonna do that. I'm gonna give it to you raw and uncut. So, let me tell you. So, in order to get the boot camp, first you gotta go through MEPS. Alright, so MEPS is just, I still don't know what it stands for. I know it's military something. And MEPS is just, basically you're signing up for the military, if that makes sense. So you go to the recruiter, you talk to the recruiter, you go to MEPS. It's 2 oaths you say, 2 oaths. First oath you're gonna say is gonna be you're swearing into the Navy, like you're acknowledging that you're joining the Navy, if that makes sense. Like you just saying the oath saying you protect your country. So that's the first one. That don't take no long process. You just do the ASVAB, if you pass the ASVAB, come back, say that oath, then that's it. Now your second oath, that's when you're gonna go to the hotel. Well, you go to the hotel overnight for the first oath too. But the second oath is when you really go, like that's when it's really about to go down. Second oath, you're gonna wake up that morning, go to MEPS, depending on where you at. I woke up at like 4:30 in the morning, had to be at MEPS by 6. So we went downstairs, ate breakfast. Then we got on the shuttle and it took us right to MEPS. It was like a 5-minute drive. Usually the hotels is real close to the MEPS. And so you do that. And then you get the MEPS. You're gonna go through all these tests, like you're gonna process in. Like they're gonna see if you're physically fit, if you can see well, hearing test, blood test. They're gonna see. Once they get all that done, then you just wait. You wait until everybody gets done, pretty much, or you just wait until they get one big group in. You gotta go back. It's like you go back and forth to your office. Like you go to your Navy office and you come back. You come back and wait outside. Then you gotta wait again because people going in out just like you. They're going in and out waiting. So they're making you feel like these paperwork, signing your contract and everything. You're not picking your rate yet. You're just signing your contract now. So you just reviewing your contract, going back out. So you get the next person going back out. It's like took like an hour just doing that. And then, not to mention the testing and all that, the fucking, blood test, the hearing test, and all this other shit, physical test. That shit took like about 3 hours. But nonetheless, though, you get done with that. They finally say you're good to go. Then you go say the oath. You're not saying the oath. No, blame my last. You're not saying that. I'm trying to think which one is first. I think you go review your contract first. Like, then you can give you an actual contract with this lady, and then you go wait with your family, because your family could be there for a certain time. So they can see you say the Navy oath, the actual oath. So then you go in. It's the same oath, but it's just like, you understand, like, I acknowledge this. So you go in, you say that oath. Now you officially in the Navy now. You're signed up. You're on your way to boot camp. And you go back with your family, tell them to go. Then they tell you to go to this room, give you your orders, and then you just wait. You wait for the shuttle or whatever, bus, whatever y'all take to go to the airport. They pick y'all up, take y'all to the airport. Now, if you were they usually assign you in a group. If it's people flying with you, if it's not, then good job for you. You don't got to worry about nobody. But they usually assign you in a group, like a group of 4, a group of 8, depending on how big the group is signed up for the Navy. But because it's gonna be not just Navy there, it's gonna be Navy, Army, Air Force, Marines, Coast Guard. It's gonna be all them niggas there. And when you get done with that. Let me see. You get done with that. Oh, you go to the airport. The airport. You get to the airport around like 3:30ish, 2:30ish, or something like that. and you're waiting. Your flights usually don't be until about like 6 or 5 or something like that. So you're just waiting, chilling out at USO, or maybe you just chilling out at your local airport's restaurant or something, just chilling. And then your flight comes, you get on that flight, you know, you make it to Chicago, wherever you're from, and then you what happens after that? Oh, when you get to Chicago Airport, you have time, depending on what time, because they start the partying everybody around like 12 or 11:30, somewhere around there. They'll tell you when you get there, but it's after 10:30. I know that for sure. It's after 10:30. So you get to Chicago or O'Hare Airport, and you're waiting, or you go eat wherever you want to do. So everybody goes to the first USO. The first USO is like, you'll see, you can't miss it. You go there, it's like 2 stairs, and then the USO is like right in the middle. So 2 stairs leading up to the USO in the middle. That's the first USO everybody goes to. Then they tell you to go to the right USO, like the one that you're actually supposed to go to. So they tell you to go there. That's like a little ways down. It's like it's a travel walk. Like, I ain't gonna lie, it's on the other side of the airport, and you get to that USO, you know, they tell you to stand outside. They start questioning people like, have you played music before, and all this other stuff. That's the reason why they ask you, did you play music? But I ain't gonna tell you because it's just gonna ruin the fun. But they gonna ask you, have you like did all these different types of stuff, you know? But most people answer no. But so you get out, then they tell you to line outside. So now you're lining up outside. It's like about maybe 40 of you, 50 of you, because it's a lot of people from all over the world coming to the Navy. So it's about like 40, 50 of you outside, maybe 30 or something like that, outside lined up. And this is your group, so you're outside lined up, and somebody from the Army, somebody from the Marines, maybe the Navy, somebody's gonna come out there and talk to you, and they're usually like an officer. You don't know it at the time, so. But they're usually an officer, and then they I'm sorry, I'm at A school, man. You know, it's so good to sleep. But so yeah, they tell you what you're about to get into. Pretty much just letting you know that you're in a different lifestyle now. Civilian life doesn't really matter, and so basically, they're just trying to tell you to change your whole mindset, basically, you know. Don't think, like I said, wherever you knew about civilian life, just put it out the window, pretty much. Just, you know, the military barrier off from there. And then they tell you where to go, you go. They said fall out. Fall out means to leave. Fall out, that means you go downstairs. They tell you to go to the spot where to wait. Then you're going to see all these red ropes on their shoulders. Just red ropes, red ropes, red ropes. Now, y'all should know what a red rope is, but if you don't, a red rope is REC. And if it's just, you can't miss it. You know it's the red rope. And yeah, but if you haven't watched it, go watch them Making a Sailor by All Hands. They got real nice. They did real nice on the boot camp. They ain't gonna show you everything. They show you, like, they just gave you a taste of what boot camp was like and what to expect. But so you go down there into RCs. Now, I hear other people on YouTube. I've been watching other their experience of boot camp. But other people said they had to stand, or some people said they had to stand and look at the bus, like I did, and some people said they had to sit down, crisscross applesauce, and sit down and look at the bus. But you're just pretty much waiting there. So I would recommend going to the USO until around like 10 o'clock, because I messed up and went around like 8 or 9-ish. And I was waiting for we was standing at attention for like 3 hours, just waiting. Just waiting for everybody, just waiting for a big enough group to load that charter bus. But you're getting ready for night of arrival, by the way. So after you get enough people, you start loading the bus, falling out. So they tell the females, no, let my last. They tell the males to go on first, because they fill it from the back up. So they tell the males to start filling up from the back. It depends on which way they do it. They told us to fill in from the back, and then they made the females go on last to fill the front. And then, you get on the bus, Blood starts. They said there's no talking at all, no sleeping. That's the first time of many times you're going to hear no sleeping. I tell you, throughout your whole boot camp, you're going to hear no sleeping, no sleeping, no sleeping. It's no sleeping and no talking. It's the two words you're going to hear. But you know, but you're not sleeping. You're watching this video, and don't sleep through it because it's like a 40-minute drive from the airport to the boot camp. So don't sleep. And okay. So yeah, it's like a 40-minute drive from wherever you at to the boot camp, from the O'Hare Airport to the boot camp. Man, you get off there, it's intense, man. I mean, it's intense. Yeah. It's intense. It's nothing like the YouTube videos. I'm just gonna say that. I'm not gonna say what they do. I'm not gonna say how they act. I'm not gonna say what you gotta do. Just know it's intense. So you get inside the building finally. Finally. You get inside the building. You line it up on the side, just like in the, it's gonna show you the video. But you're lining up on the side. It's two sides, the port side and the well, to your port. Yeah. Okay. I was trying to see how it is on your standpoint of view, but it's right. The port side and the starboard side. So port side means left, starboard side means right. So you line up port side, starboard side. Don't step on the flag. God damn. Don't step on the flag. So don't step on that flag. And you line up and you're gonna get on what they call the tow line. So you get on the tow line and just standing by for others. Usually they tell you hold your heads down, because you're nobody right now. They're resetting you, so you're nobody. Just hold your heads down. You're a baby. You're a recruit. Actually, you're a recruit. So you hold your head down and just wait for the chief to say something. Usually it's Lizard King, Chief Kalau, but it might be another chief because I know when I was in processing days, I know night of arrival, we was processing. I used to see Chief Kalau had to leave, and the other chief came and handled the next group. So, you know, they might have Chief Kalau. If you got Chief Kalau, then you're lucky. It means you got the guy from YouTube. But if you don't, too bad. Maybe you mess up real bad at boot camp and go back to night of arrival somehow, and you might get Chief Kalau, but I doubt it. But trust, that's not gonna be your last time seeing Chief Kalau. But so you get done with that, and then you go into process. I ain't gonna explain process because that thing is too long. You just got to go through that. It's just you got to go through processing. Like just know you got to go through that thing. Processing itself takes like 10 hours by itself, 10 to 12 hours just by itself. And you're not going to sleep that night, by the way. So you're going to get there. You're not going to sleep until the next very night. So you get there, and then, you know, you line up with your seat bag and all this stuff. You get new clothes. You send all your clothes back, make your phone call, and all this stuff. Tell you what to do. Make your phone call. You put all that stuff in the box, your civilian clothes, everything you came with, you put in the clothes. The only thing you get to keep is your wallet. You know, that's all you get to keep. Your wallet and your glasses. Your civilian glasses and your wallet. You got to start signing stuff and all this stuff, so they want to make sure you can read. But those civilian glasses will go. Those civilian glasses will go. Because they don't want nothing you came with in civilian. So just know they will. You'll keep them for like a day or 2 or 3 days, maybe until you, maybe until you get, go to an eye doctor. But you'll keep them for like a day or 2 or 3 days. And then after that, they order you new glasses right on the spot. Either it's going to be there, it's going to be later on that day, or it's going to be the next day. But you're going to get new glasses. Like, it's the quickest you ever got some glasses. Usually when you order some glasses from an eye doctor, it takes like a week or some days. This one is going to be later on that day, or it's going to be the next day. That's how fast they do it. But anyway, yeah, so you're assigned to your division. No, my original division was 952. I was the 900th division. And then they got a thing called ASMO. ASMO just means being sat back in training because of some type of reason. Either you got bad conduct, or you miss your initial PFA. Like me, I missed my initial PFA because my blood results didn't come in time to be fit for full duty. But and then missed my initial PFA. So I was in 900 divisions for like 2 weeks. Then I got ASMO, so that means I just got put in another division. I didn't get sat back in training. I got put to another division because that time it's initial PFA. So if there's another division going, I just go to that division. But so bloods exhausted and come back in time. So like, I put in another division, and so you get your division, then you're on the Pearl Harbor at the time. So I'm in 900s. 900 is just a triple threat. Like it's 900 division. We play music. They got the rifle teams. Just the people you see performing at graduation, basically. And so we're on a pro. They take us. Temporary RDC is going to take you. That's the red ropes. You're gonna see red and blue ropes. Blue ropes is just there to observe because they're trying to be RDCs, and red ropes are already RDCs. So don't get them mixed up. Don't think the blue ropes is going to be RDC. It's the red ropes. Always the red ones. And so that don't mean don't listen to the blue ropes. Still listen to the blue ropes because they do yell. But so you get the temporary RDC, take you to your little barracks. Your compartment in the Pearl Harbor. That's where you're gonna be sleeping. That's where they tell you how to make your sheets. Put the 45s on it. They tell you how to put your fold your tie up on the rail. They teach you all that stuff. They'll take you to chow, which is like at 04 or something like that. 04, 05 is early. This is the only time you can be eating chow early. And then you eat chow. Chow is just another word for just, going out to eat. And you eat breakfast chow, and then you go back to your room. They teach you how to fold some stuff, stencil. Teach you how to stencil and fold. Just teaching you, training you. And then you go to lunch. It's just, then you just start processing. And then we call these P days. So, or P-hole. P-holes mean you're waiting for the rest of your division to come. Like, usually it's the females, but usually the females are always you waiting on. So it could be up to a week you waiting in P-hole, or a fucking days you waiting on. It's just depends on how your division goes. But usually it's a couple of days. But you get there, division comes, rest of the division comes. Now you're about to meet because they're gonna take you to P5 or not P5. Now you're about to because at this time you're still on P-hole. P-hole is when you get the temporary RDCs until you actually meet your RDCs, your training RDCs. And so that means now it's gonna be a day like Sunday, maybe Saturday, where you meet your RDCs. The RDCs, this is where you meet, and they walk in. It's so sweet. It's so sweet how they walk in. And he's like, dang, I want to do that. But I was like, dang, I don't want to do it no more. You understand later on. But and then I'm sorry, somebody at the door. I could see their feet. But so then, yeah, man, and you either gonna have 3 petty officers, or you're gonna have a chief and 2 petty officers. Just depending on which one. Just depending on how it goes. How's it going? My roommate just came in. He just graduated. Say what up to you two.
What up, man?
He just graduated, Wednesday?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, he graduated Wednesday. It's Friday now. But,
I just got laughed at fucking having my book back there.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Yeah, they laugh at you for that here. But, yeah, man, you meet your RDCs, and then, that's where they're going to take you to get your shots and all this other stuff, take you to dental, take you medical and all that stuff so they can see what's up. Yeah, you do get shot, but you don't get, say somebody could have got 5 shots. You might get like 3 shots or 4 shots because it just depends on your blood type because they can't give you a whole lot of shots. But they got to give you these 3 shots. But people who got 5 shots, that's just extra shots they got because of their blood. Everybody's different. And then you getting ready for your initial PFA, which is because they're going to draw your blood and all that stuff too. They're not going to draw your blood and give you shots at the same day. It's going to be 2 different days because they got to wait for your blood results to come back. But, they draw your blood and all this other stuff. And you're just waiting for your blood. Then that's when they stamp you full fit for duty. Once you're full fit for duty, the next day, you're doing your initial PFA. No, was it that day we did our initial PFA, or was it the next day after they stamp us full fit?
Wait, what?
Was it the next day or that day they stamp us? When they stamp you full fit for duty, is it the next day or that? Next day? Yeah.
Yeah.
So after you get done with your shots and they stamp you full fit for doing all that, it's the next day. You do your initial PFA. You fail that, you get set back in training. So pass your initial PFA. For males, you pass 16 minutes. If you cannot run if you can't run a mile and a half in 16 minutes, something's wrong with you. So, and don't stop.
Yeah, lose some weight, bro.
Yeah, don't stop, man. Don't stop. Like, don't stop. Just don't stop. Because if the REC thinks you're tired, he's going to stop you and then you fail automatically. Just don't stop on that run. Make sure you can do no?
Just jog.
Yeah, just jog it. Just jog it. You don't even got to run for real in your first one. Just jog it. But don't slow down. Just keep a steady jog. And but for your push-ups, you gotta do at least 46, which is light. Sit-ups is 54. That should be light. I mean, it was hard for me. It was hard for me because I can't do. I'm always good at one and weak at the other. If I'm good at sit-ups, I'm horrible at push-ups. If I'm good at push-ups, I'm weak at sit-ups. But just, you know, past that initial PFA, then that's when your training. Soon as you pass that initial PFA, your training begins. Boom, right there. So you in. That's your one. You start one takeoff. And the next day, after your initial PFA, you got to pass another thing. You got to pass your swim. Now, the swim, you could keep failing. They just gonna keep putting you remedial classes. That means you got to keep coming back day after day after day. Like I passed my swim, the first one. Because you go on this platform, you jump off to 12 feet of water, and then have you swim. And yes, you jump off a 10-foot platform to 12 feet of water. Yes, I said it. And you swimming out to the. Yeah, it's not bad. It's just you panic when you first do it though. But I passed that, and but I kept failing the prone flow. For some reason, I just couldn't float, and so I had to come back for like 7 days to do that. But that was about it though. But you gotta pass that. You don't got to pass it, but you're gonna keep coming back. And if you don't pass it by the time 6-tack comes, you're like close to your last. If you don't,
that's when you get set back.
yeah, if you don't pass by your 6-tack, that's when you get set back. But the reason if I wonder why I keep pausing is because we got a thing called the 1MC, and then you gotta hear because they might call your name in the 1MC, so you gotta just listen out, or they might call your duty section. But past that, and then this video I'm going to break this up because if I start talking about the whole boot camp, it'll be hours. But so I'm gonna break it up. So I'm just gonna tell you about one tack. And then pass your swim, then you definitely in the shits now. Now that's when you can get beat. Well, actually, no. You get beat as soon as you pass that initial PFA. Because you're going to piss off your RDC just in P days alone. You're just going to piss them off. It's inevitable. You're going to piss off your RDCs. So usually when they get done, they just beat you. Just beat you is just IT, physical IT, workout. It's not bad, but like I said, if you're out of shape, then it's bad. But just be prepared. Embrace the suck, and there's really nothing else besides that goes on the first week. Just your initial PFA and the swim, and that's when you can start getting abs mode too. So if you get hard cards when you get there, and you can document your hard card.
Definitely don't sleep on watch.
Yeah, and we got watches too. So when you first get to the pro, your first night, nobody's gonna stand to watch. Like you don't get a watch the first night. That's the only time you're not gonna get a watch. That's the only time. That's the only time nobody in that compartment is gonna get a watch. But after that, it's these two watches: the security watch and the rolling watch. That's gonna be out your whole boot camp career. And what's that? Gun? Oh, no, I want to. I can't chew it anyway. I'm in uniform. Yeah, but so yeah, you get the security watch and the rolling watch. And security watch, they just greet everybody that comes in. The rolling watch, they walks around, make sure everything is normal, checks the thermometer and stuff. You'll see when you get there, yeah, but don't sleep on watch. That's the quickest way to get ass mode. If they catch you sleeping on watch, it's a bad day. You'll get beat and get ass mode. Actually, that's what's gonna happen. Don't sleep on watch. A lot of people think they get away with it. Don't really work out that well. Just don't do it. Stay motivated. It's not long. It might give you a 2-hour watch. The 4-hour watch is trash, but hey, embrace it. It is what it is. But so you get that done, and then what's next? So you get done with your watch. Yeah, you just stand and watch it for the rest of the week. Then you get the tool tack, which I'm gonna say in a different video. I'm gonna let this bitch is already 25 minutes long, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut it off. But be prepared for the next video. I'm gonna give you the next one. Right now, I'm in A school, so that's why I'm not really. We just chill in A school, you know. It's so much better on the other side. Get through them 8 weeks, you know. Just get through it, man. It's not bad. It's all mental. It's all mental. It's a little bit physical, but it's all mental. You'll see what I mean when you start. This TC got game, though. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.